There have been days of eager anticipation prior to this gargantuan clash, but now we need talk about it no more and instead focus on the here and now. A match that... Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And live action coming up from the Carabao Cup. It is Tottenham Hotspur facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, Derek, players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to...
Must be! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Can someone get on the end of this? Half-hearted clearance. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Well, it's the hope of any play. In with a chance! And a magnificent stop!
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Bentancur. And he read it superbly. And in with a real chance. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Harry Kane. Spurs pushing forward with options available. And he's through here. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
And it should have been the first goal of the game.
Well, I can't believe that chance has been squandered. That should have been the opener.
Intercepted effortlessly. Ndombele. Kane. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Kaoru Mitoma. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, it fizzled out.
Well, Spurs have controlled the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. The fans want to see a shot. Harry Kane has done it! The first goal of the contest here.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And Kane's strike is absolutely perfect. Pace, power and accuracy. What a player he is.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Out of play, and a Spurs throw-in forthcoming. And he's beaten him here. Crossing possibilities. Very quick thinking there. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. That's a good pass. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Harry Kane. Half-time then, here in the English capital. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Son. And on the ball, Gaia. Son. Out of play for a Brighton throw-in. They're trying to get right into his face. Intelligent threaded pass here. Trying his luck. Oh, good save. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur taking on Liverpool. Lallana. The save was a good one. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Wasteful from Brighton. Gaia. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And given acres of space to attack here. Decided to come in from the flank. Nice looking move this. Chance here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. Who's going to get on the end of it? Takes the shot. Oh, that's a fine save. Was it a great clearance? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Aston Villa.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Good-looking sequence. Can he get them level? Oh, genuine chance. Oh, really close. Just over the top. An example of how to press. Gross. March. Oh, good work by the keeper. Now sending it in. And a good take under duress there. And Spurs could be onto something. 10 minutes to go then. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Gaia. Højbjerg. Intercepting it intelligently. 5 minutes left. And teammates around him. Kane. Given away by Tottenham. March. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Reguilon. It's with Porro. There it is, the final whistle, and Spurs go marching on.
Well, in a very tight match, they just about deserved their win, but it certainly wasn't easy. They had to show a next round, and that's all that matters.
We simply have to focus on this man.
Well, it's all eyes on him today as we...
Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Aston Villa facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
Well, as we look at the table, the visitors have been dazzling us with their attractive brand of football, playing to their potential and then some, Stuart.
Well, what a start to the season. They've been exciting to watch, they've been effective and they've been excellent tactically. They deserve to be top of the tree.
The high press was on and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, he's been ruled offside. Caicedo. Mitoma. Lallana, he must finish, and it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Borja Iglesias. Well, good run and good ball control. Huge block. And very deftly cut out. Well, focusing on Borja Iglesias, who can always be a potential match winner. What might we see from him today?
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Borja Iglesias. Davis with it. And making headway. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Well, you could sense the fans really wanted him to shoot, and he didn't need a second invitation.
Well, it was the right option, but he should be hitting the target there. That was a decent opening for him.
Went in strongly, decisively. And support available. Boubacar Kamara. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, that's not one for his personal scrapbook, I think it's safe to say.
Well, the manager will be absolutely furious. It's a waste of a good situation. He won't be on the next one, that's for sure.
Alvarez. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Boubacar Kamara. And Lallana losing out. Davis. Yellert. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Lallana. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, there we have it. That's going to be all for the first half here in the Midlands.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And Brighton with the ball. 2-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Keenan Davis. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Substitution time it is here. So the corner played into the box. The clearance wasn't decisive. Lukaku! And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Aston Villa facing Wolves.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy. Well, as you can see, Aston Villa have really dictated the play, but most of their passing has been in deeper areas. Unless they start getting it into their front players with better quality, they'll struggle to turn this one around.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and do something with it. Very quick thinking there. Real chance. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And he's fired over the corner. And still dangerous. Takes it on. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Jacob Ramsey. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Liverpool.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Well, Brighton come away with it. Into the final 20 minutes. Ramsey. Romelu Lukaku now. And defensive play to be applauded. Into the advanced position. Excellent block. The high press was on. Well, that's a fantastic tackle. Borja Iglesias. It's with Camara. Brighton a bit wasteful in possession. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Chance to finish. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
And this might mean job done. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Let's take another look. He deceives the goalkeeper really well here by getting to dive one way before placing it into the opposite side. A really good penalty.
Borja Iglesias. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. March. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Borja Iglesias. And that is going to do it. The referee blows for full time. Brighton and Hove Albion have picked up maximum points. How would you sum it up?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that's all.
The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be high...
Hello everyone, great to have you with us. As you can see, we're at the Amex Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Liverpool.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium.
And in with a real chance. In position. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But really, the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
And a change to the scoreline in the Palace game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for Palace. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. They're the first on the score sheet here with 7 minutes played.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Andrew Robertson. Well, we did have to cut off Alex for understandable reasons in this case. To confirm, Palace have scored in that game. They now lead by 1-0. And saved by the keeper. Gakpo. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, for Brighton, you have to say it was a great performance against Aston Villa. What do you expect this time, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as the table suggests, it's been a poor start to the season, and unless they improve, it's going to be a really difficult...
Stuart, they might score! Well, nothing about that chip was very positive.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right option. It's a really wasted chance.
Gross. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Crucial piece of defending. March. Cutting infield here. Oh, mischievous attempt. Well, the keeper has it in his grasp.
Well, he probably regrets that attempt now. Never really looked like scoring, did he?
Not that they look as though they want to make this move count. Real chance. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Who can they pick out? Well, not away properly. Very quick thinking there. Andrew Robertson. And he's through here. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But quick thinking defensively. And a goal update to bring you in the Palace game. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Nottingham Forest. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. It's all even Stevens at 1-1.
Alex, sorry to interject, but a big chance here. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off. But he was spot on with his challenge.
Promising attack this. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Forest did score in that game. And it's now even Steven, 1-1. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages.
And that brings to an end the first half here at the Amex Stadium. Well, not really too many opportunities for Mo Salah to show us class in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, he's not had his usual impact.
So back in business, the second half underway, and it was a below-par effort from Liverpool in the first 45. No getting away from that. Real chance. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Curtis Jones. Here's Robertson. Gakpo. Andrew Robertson. Well, they have the ball once more. Might work out. And running in behind. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, disappointing clearance. Great defending here. Oh, it's cheeky. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
Well, I'm hearing a change to the scoreline in the Everton game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for Everton. They've scored the opener with 56 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Textbook closing down. Could it be? Well, going for power with that shot, but it didn't happen for him at all.
Well, that's a poor effort. He's got that all wrong. That's a really bad shot in the end.
Partey. Here's Robertson. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days. Facing his former club, it was always going to be about him. And you've got to say, Stuart, the reception has been pretty warm.
Well, it's good to see him getting such a good reception, as you said, Derek, because he put in some great performances when he was here. He certainly was a fan's favourite.
The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, a chip that went awry.
Well, maybe it was the right option, but his technique let him down there.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Not giving him a moment's peace. Luis Diaz. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Mo Salah. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And time for the change now. They take it short. Oh, great defending. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. And the substitution will occur now. How about the cross? He must finish! Oh, a smart stop. Corner kick played in. Well, getting the timing completely wrong there, it must be said.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He mistimes it and it ends up being a poor finish.
Thiago. Intercepted effortlessly. Teammates available. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Liverpool have it once again. Lallana. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. It is advantage Liverpool here. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Partey. Liverpool have given it away. And there goes the final whistle. We can call this a Seagulls success story. 3 points for Brighton. How would you sum it?
They were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough.
It might be early in the season, but it's always significant. Well, they say it never stops raining in Manchester. That is true today as we welcome you to the Etihad Stadium for this match. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City, and they take on Brighton.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of...
Oh, in with a chance! Oh, tremendous save!
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
And over it comes. Pressure applied. Rodri. Well, he's given us away. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Oh, surely! A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Real chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And in with a real chance. Surely. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Jonathan David. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. Facing his former club, facing his past. And that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, it might not get his side back into this game, but I have to say, that was a top-class save.
City move it forward with purpose. He's in with a chance.
Opportunity squandered, and they really need to give themselves a lift.
Well, if they're going to get back into this, they need to take those sort of chances.
Getting in there to intercept. Sergio Gomez. On to Silva. Lallana, might be a chance here. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, it still could be dangerous. Shaping to shoot. And fine goalkeeping. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be.
Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming.
Manchester City have it back now. Well, a really good run. But they took care of the situation defensively. Dias. De Bruyne now. Bernardo Silva. Here's Grealish. High quality defending. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Mitoma. Now can they hit them on the counter? Sergio Gomez. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. It's still alive. And so the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at the Etihad. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And foul it is then. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Dembele. Now with Hakimi. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Hakimi. Kevin De Bruyne. And a fine tackle. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Fulham. Nicely timed tackle. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Holland, chances on. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better.
Lallana. Adam Lallana. It was on its way in. A change in the offing for City. He's driven in the corner. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Gross. Oh, a smart stop. Delivering it. Oh, tremendous. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there. Well, Brighton are playing some really good football today and creating chance after chance. Just look at those stats.
A very timely interception. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, he's through here. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Tremendously strong in the tackle. City could be onto something. Ederson. Ruben Dias. Erling Haaland. Foden. Back to Haaland. Happy to shoot. And saved by the keeper. Short corner favoured. Oh, fine stop. High pressing and good high pressing. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
And so into the final 5 minutes. De Bruyne with options. A real opening now. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. Sound piece of goalkeeping. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Moving forward effectively. And there goes the final whistle. We can call this a Seagulls success story. 3 points for Brighton. How would you sum it up?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for answering our questions.